but you gave me what I need.
Eternity was written on the back of that wonderful summer and the friendships that were involved at the time. And when it came out, I didn't like it. No, I wrote it and I thought it was beautiful and heartfelt, and then I thought it was syrupy and horrible. And I've listened to it just recently, and as a song, you know, it's beautiful.
And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like, "Take that back, not war!"
Everything was going so well that Robbie decided to shake things up by doing something very different and, for anyone not aware of the environment in which he grew up, rather unexpected.
I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me. And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me.
I grew up listening to Dean Sammy, Frank, Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, all the greats, you know. That was the music that I used to sit in on a Sunday afternoon and put onto the record player and study them like a book, so I could then go somewhere to sing these great, beautiful, emotive songs. My father's a massive Frank fan, you know, and we used to sing together in pubs and clubs and stuff when I was growing up. And I never thought I had a good enough voice to pull any of them off. You know, my favourite songs to sing were Mac the Knife and Every Time We Say Goodbye. And, you know, it was quite a novelty for people to see a 14-year-old singing these standards, you know, but I loved them.
She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She loves the theater but never comes late. She never bothers with anyone she hates. That is why this lady is a tramp.
Our artist Робби Uильямс. Hey.
Hello everyone. Have a good time. Let's start with something I can sing. Do they know Angels?
I sort of had a little bit more belief in myself as a singer and thought it was time that I went into a studio and recorded all these songs that I love, just to see if I could pull it off.
My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning.
I thought that this was the excitement that I now needed after releasing 3 albums to go and do something else that could possibly fall on its arse. And not only that, but I'd record them live in these massive studios with huge orchestras that have played with everybody from, you know, Sinatra all the way through. And here was me getting up in front of these people to see if I could pull it off.
Baby, you feel good. That's the truth, Jack. I'm a liar. Oh! Shit! Fucking hell! Sorry. That was fucking amazing.
Sorry. Yeah. Shaggy. No. That's alright. I found my spiritual home.
What I learned from the whole experience of releasing the Swing album was that that music is still electrifying. You know, it is still amazing. The Albert Hall gig was just amazing, just to stand up there and sing these wonderful songs and have them received in the manner in which they were received that evening is just beyond words. It's mind-blowing.
I said Jenny Diver, oh, Sukitar tree, look out, Miss Lottie Lanyard, and all Lucy Brown.
I could actually do album after album Swing and enjoy it, you know, and glory in it and love it, you know, and but I still need to write my own songs. The writing of my own songs could be my hobby, and swing could be my career. You know, there's plenty more swing stuff to come. That's why it isn't on the greatest hits. I see them as 2 separate things.
Look out, old Mackie is back. Yeah!
After Swing When You're Winning, Robbie announced that he was taking a year off, but soon he was writing new songs and making new plans. In early 2002, he split with Guy Chambers for the first time, telling Guy that he wanted to kill off Робби Уильямс and do something different. By the summer, they were back together recording the album, which would become Escapology. But some of the songs they were working on were those Robbie had written during their split.
Come Undone was the first single that wasn't co-written with Guy. It was very liberating to know that I exist as an artist outside Guy Chambers' Робби Уильямс songwriting partnership.
Watch me come undone. They're selling razor blades and mirrors in the street. I pray that when I'm coming down, you'll be asleep.
I think myself and Guy, we got so comfortable writing with each other that this is going to sound shitty, but it was like, I don't know where he ended and I began. You know, and I was like, well, you know, our songs come together so quickly that I wasn't aware of what I was doing, what my input was. You know, and we wrote so many songs, you know, sometimes 3 or 4 at a time, that you're like, well, which bit of the chemistry here is mine? You know, and how gifted a songwriter am I?
So rock and roll, so corporate suit, so damn ugly, so damn cute.
The lyric came pretty much off the top of my head, you know, might not surprise a few people. And then there was like night after night after night, it was the way I used to get myself off to sleep. I used to think, so rock and roll, so corporate suits, oh, it's terrible, think of something else, so damn ugly, so
unimpressed but so in awe. Such a saint but such a whore.
all the dichotomies in the song are an accurate account of how I see myself, you know, and I can start a sentence and by the end of the sentence I can contradict myself 3 or 4 times. You know, I don't know what I think. But I mean it every time I change. First shoot of the new album, Escapology. We're in this small town called Sunday. And there's probably about, I'd say about 20 shops there, all together. And as you come in, on each shop outside, it says welcome film crew and pop star.
Escapology's first single, Feel, was Robbie's biggest worldwide hit to date.
Come on, hold my hand.
With Feel, you know, when we sat down I said I want to write like a Moby-esque kind of song.
Not sure I understand.
And then it turned into Feel, which is probably the best lyric I've ever written. I think Feel is the one where I literally went, you know, the chorus was this huge prayer.
I just wanna feel real love, feel the home that I live in. 'Cause I got too much life running through my veins, going 2 ways.
It was one of the times when I got sober. And I was expecting, right, now I'm sober, and I've been sober for at least 4 or 5 months. Where's the inner peace and the tranquility? You know, I'm not doing drugs. I'm not drinking. Why am I feeling like I'd rather not be here? Why does it feel that it's actually less painful to drink or to do drugs? It was another rock bottom for me, but a rock bottom sober.
I just wanna feel real love, feel the home that I live in.
The actual lyrics were that painful to sing that I left the studio because I was just like, I've had enough, you know. And I didn't even think much about that song at all. And then a few people from management said it was a great song, and I started coming round to the fact that maybe it is.
There's a hole in my soul, you can see it in my face. It's a real big place.
quite a self-piteous song, but it's a glorious, self-pitiful song.
In part 4, Dangling, Nebworth, Thai prisons and the future.
How peculiar